This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all tonight? We're having February of 2026 for Aquarius at this moment in time. So I hope you are happy and prepared for, well, semi-prepared for Valentine's Day. And I hope you get what you want. Okay? All right. So this is the channel where the card reading is done via a horoscope diagram, which means it's a big circle. It's got 12 slices in it, like 12 slices in a big pie. And each one of these slices is labeled with a category of your life, like children, creativity, marriage, money, home, those kinds of things. We're going to find out all kind of information out of you, about you. Now, this is the calendar that is published by my friend Link, and I get one every year. Sorry, I should have been prepared, right? And he likes to study mythology. So he makes a very good, sturdy calendar, and every day of this calendar has a particular association with a mythological belief. How about that? Okay. So what we have here is on the 24th of February, we're just going to pick a date out of the clear blue sky. The Feast of Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction and renewal. Woo! Sounds like kind of a bad dude. Anyway, because, well, if something gets destroyed, then something else has to be renewed, right? So Greek feast, also on the 24th, the Greek feast of the Choes, I don't know, Choes, C-H-O-E-S. Is it Choes or is it Choes? Is it Chose? I need a Greek dictionary so I know how to pronounce it. Anthesteria Festival. Anestheteria, does that sound like anesthesia to you? Including a procession with Dionysus himself riding on a ship. Well, you know, Dionysus is the god of wine, right? And so he would have been pretty loopy. And so the Greek feast of the Choes, C-H-O-E-S, Anthesteria Festival, including a procession with Dionysus himself riding a ship. Well, they knew how to party, didn't they? All right, well then good. Now, in the meantime, here is my handy-dandy little cheat sheet that I'm not going to have to use this time because the deck I'm going to use on Aquarius today, I love it. It's been really good to me. Okay? Okay. So they've been blessed, they've been cut, they've been anointed for the goddess. All right. We're going to put down your first house, which is all about what you're thinking right now. What are you thinking, Aquarius? Oh, you're thinking about money. That's for sure. Thinking about money. That's a Queen of Pentacles there. Where is the money? And you're looking for it because right here is this Hermit. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Because he's holding a lantern trying to find the money. So because Aquarius is an air sign, air signs don't necessarily live and die by the bottom line. They're more about ideas and beauty and improving situations that need to be changed because they've just been around too long and they need to go. All right. Now, second house is your own money. Let's see, when you get money with Queen of Rods, Rods governs business. Knight of Pentacles. Everybody likes business because it generally pays. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, so we got the Queen of Rods. So you work for somebody you have the ear of somebody who's important at work. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This might be the accountant. Let me think about this. Then you got the Empress. So what it looks like is the Empress gets what she wants. And if it can be justified as a necessary expense, like for business or to improve A, B, C, and D, okay? And the Empress has more power than all the queens. So she's rich, she's pregnant, she has pets, she governs the, she's just very wildly adored. She's generous. So, sometimes expenses are easy for you to justify. Okay? Third house is communication. Who you Queen, King of Cups, look at that. And okay, so what communication means is emails, telephone calls, messages, text messages, short distance trips, those kinds of things. And what we have here is the King of Cups, who's known to be kind and loving and diplomatic. So that's good in your favor. I'm not saying this isn't. And you have a new idea to talk about, because this is rods, governs business. You have a new idea to talk about to a person. You're going to bend the ear of somebody who likes you and see if you can get, not maybe sell them on an idea or talk over some possibilities that might benefit the bottom line, either in your house or at your work. So idealism is your middle name. So I hope everything goes the way you want. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Fourth house is your home. Oh, hon, you feel it. That's, well, I'll tell you what, Aquarians and also other air signs, they do not like to be confined. If Aquarian had a theme song, it would be, are you ready? Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. That one. Don't do it. No. So, you like being home, okay, because it's where you eat and sleep. But you don't need to eat to be at home, but you do need to sleep at home. So, but it feels confined. You feel confined when you may do your best thinking when you're not confined or feeling confined. So you think out of the box. No one is surprised to hear that. Okay? This is romance and creativity, or fifth house. Well, we got a thinking woman's fifth house, Queen of Swords. So the fifth house is romance and creativity. So actually, your ideas are pretty good. Children, recreation, romance. And this particular person is said to be returning from a battle that his army has just won. So, you like to win, and you like your ideas to win. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. And so what does this mean? Fifth house of creativity. Oh. There are creative streaks in you. Actually, because of this card, I'm going to say that your people around you think you have one good idea after another. Creative idea after a creative idea after another creative idea. So you're highly creative. And that's important to you because you don't like being bored. You can make your own work and you can make your own fun. Okay, sixth house, work and health. We got another soldier here, but he's the Knight of Swords. Oh, and we got your very own personal, what's it called? Major Arcana card. And, well, if it's sixth house, and this card represents idealism, then you really want nothing short than idealistic ideas and idealistic participation, because that will bring joy and a greater amount to the bottom line in your belief. I'm certainly not going to disagree with that. So work and health. So they should, if you're not, you are probably the first person your boss goes to for ideas. And they like it that way. Because the boss may not necessarily be the most creative one. He might be the most organized one. He might be the one who could, strategize. And Actually, Aquarians just know how to make things happen. So be careful if they, be careful if they tell you what to do, because they'll probably get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7th house, marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh, we still got a broken heart from last time. I'm really sorry. And it just might be the way it is today. It's just the way it is. You've had a disappointment in the romance department or in partnership department, and it might be just a little crosswords that need to be forgiven by you or for you. No, so keep your chin up. All right, because you're somebody's ideal somewhere. So 8th house, money from other people. Wow, well, this is a 50-50 chance. What this says is he's deciding something, or you're deciding something, or you're contemplating. There could be some decision about you getting money from other people, but it's not going to happen this year because they're not dead yet. And they haven't written their will yet. Plus, money from other people means income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks, bonus checks, and I forget the other one, things like that. So there is not one in active pursuit of your bank account at the moment, okay? There is not any unexpected money destined for your bank account today. That doesn't mean it's not going to be in the next few months, but this right here just means we're trying to stay on an even keel here while we muddle through the politics. Okay, 9th house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Let's see what this looks like. This is a castle on the hill. This is where you are the happiest, when you're thinking about spiritual topics and how to improve your life and your connection to spirit. That's number 1. Number 2, travel, because it's a great way to expand your mind and learn new situations, learn about new people, it's one of your favorite subjects. Okay, philosophy, religion, higher, and if you could, you might take a course on, well, what would be but spiritual topics at the local college, or astrology if they got classes at a local adult education, or card reading, any of those things, or Scrabble. I don't know, just something to keep your mind busy, because you like it and you like all those topics, and you probably have in mind a trip that you like to take in 2026. And right this second, you haven't given it up. Now, I'm not suggesting it's going to be a bank-breaking trip. You probably won't break the bank with it, because the situation out on the street is kind of shaky for a lot of people. It doesn't mean you're not going. You're just going to go to your usual place and you're going to spend the usual amount of money, because this is a good card. So we know your travel plans are not going to end, but just the really extra special travel plans to faraway places probably will not occur. Maybe we could relook at it in the fall. What do you think? Like maybe in about 6 or 7 months. Okay. 10th house is your career. Voila, you work hard. You work your fingers to the bone there. This person right here is evidence of that, because this person has tilled up the soil. You see, he's in a garden, and this is the fruit. He's tilled the soil. He's planted the seeds. He's watered them. He's watered the seeds. He fertilizes the seeds. He makes sure it gets plenty of sunshine. The garden gets plenty of sunshine so he can grow fruit, whatever it is. And here's his fruit. It's time to go it's ready for market. So he's ready to sell it. So you're good at what you do, and you produce the way you're supposed to produce. And we don't see any failure of that situation in this card. So you're going to continue on that trend of success. Now, it's opposite this card, which might mean that you're good at what you do, but you don't necessarily brag about it, because what's she doing? And you don't necessarily invite other people to critique it or to give their opinion either, because, well, some people might be insanely jealous. So the less they know, the better off you'll be. All right? 11th house. Long-term plans. Girly girl or manny man. Look at here. Long-term plans. This is a beautiful card. It's the 10 of Cups. It's a generational card. And it means that you're working for yourself and your kids and their kids and their kids and their kids. Like the Native Americans they have a particular expression. They're obligated to help provide for the next 7 generations. They're obligated. In American vocabulary, it would be responsible. Well, responsible and obligated are two different versions of the same kind of situations, similar situations. And I like the idea of the obligation because that ties you to the past and to the future, which responsibility only makes sure you have to do this for today for somebody else. When the obligation is, it's your role to provide, and it's never going to end. Okay, so your long-term plans, if you don't have really solid ideas right this minute, don't worry, they're hatching back there. Okay? They're hatching back there. Okay, 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep. Oh, yeah, all you do is think about work. Work, 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 work. So you're never going to be poor. Just stay steady, stay motivated, and do your best. You haven't got any. Well, you have this. I was going to say you don't have any terrible cards. This is a pretty disappointing card. It just says no romance right now. But the rest of the cards, and this one because you're like trapped at home, but the rest of your life is on pretty good standing. I guess I could say that. Okay, now let's see what this is. Oh, well, this is another future card. Just because you have long-term plans, there are going to be more long-term plans because you're going to live a long time. And I think you'll be successful at dreaming up situations in case you get bored. You'll never be bored. There's always something an Aquarian can find to talk about, work on, do. Okay? Just in general, if they're happy. Okay, all right. I hope that's good for you because it's been good for me. It's good talking to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate Aquarians' brainiac power and their liveliness. And I hope you get everything you want in 2026. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thanks for everything. Come back and see me. I love y'all. I do. Thanks. Bye.